Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hesitated to make this video just because there's so many other videos out there similar to this, but I went ahead because I do have my own perspective on the new MacBook Pro, the 13-inch, roughly 260 gigabytes, because I did transfer over from a Dell laptop. So my perspective and also kind of what I use it for is what I'm going to focus on in this video, and I hope that that ends up being helpful to you. I hope that my perspective ends up helping you make a buying decision on this laptop. I will be leaving a link in the description below if you wanted to check on pricing or some other specs that I don't mention in this video. Feel free to go down there and check that out. Now, one of the main things I really like is you're able to log in with your fingerprint. There's a scanner just like there is on the newer iPhones. Now, the only thing about that really is that you have to already be logged in with your password. So coming in from being shut down, you're not able to. That's really the only drawback from that. So what I mainly use this laptop for is video editing. I've got my YouTube channel. If you check on here, I do review printers, and here and there I do review some of the tech that I own. So video editing is really important to me. That's really the perspective that I'm going to be taking. How good does it do with video editing? Now, this does not include Final Cut Pro. I am just simply using iMovie, which I've honestly found to be really good. Coming from Windows, coming from a Dell. Now, what you do have on the actual laptop, you've got a headphone jack there, which kind of drew some question marks for me why this is one of the 3 ports. But you get used to, whatever's on the laptop is what you're going to get used to. You do have the 2 lightning ports on the side there, on the other side. You can upgrade to get 4 ports, 5 ports in total, I think it is, with including the headphone jack. But that is going to be quite a bit more. So this is the RayQ extension, or the dock that I use, that allows me to connect USB, SD cards, and you have your charging port right there as well. Especially if you're doing a lot of video editing and you have an SD card that you are constantly using to import videos, it's going to be really important that you have this dock. I've gotten used to it. But moving on to the touch bar. The touch bar is one of my favorite things, and honestly makes this laptop worth the money just to have the newest model. Now, I will spend a moment talking about the split button. When you are editing videos, there's a split button, which honestly, if I were to go back, I can't live without the split button anymore. I mean, using a Dell, you have to go in and click a few buttons before you can cut something or split something. So that's huge for me, that split button. If you get to own this laptop, you will find that that is going to be something that is essential to your video editing. It makes everything really quick, and honestly, you are able to get your edits done, I would say 2 times faster with the split button. So the AMOLED display is honestly really it's easy on the eyes. You have night shift as well, so that if you're kind of in some different darker lighting, it will adjust. That honestly has also been really beneficial, not having a really bright screen in front of me. Now, this is the laptop that I upgraded from. This is a much older Dell model. The one thing that I do miss from the Dell is the storage. I mean, there's so much storage on this Dell, and on the MacBook, I mean, there's very limited storage, and you have to use iCloud. I've never been a fan, but honestly, it all ends up being worth it because of the technology, the features that are in this laptop. I mean, it's just so useful. So for those of you that already own a MacBook and you're kind of just seeing if you wanted to upgrade, I honestly would say you should upgrade. I considered buying an older model MacBook, but really just having the touch bar and the Touch ID alone makes it worth it. So I really hope that this video was helpful. I probably missed a few things along the way, didn't have too much time, but make sure to comment any questions you have. Please make sure also to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.